Indonesian people, do you have a lot of lizard there? If you have a lot of lizard, I'm going to buy a ticket and come to you immediately. I spend the whole day just going around. I'm very good with the arrow too, you know, like those, especially the new ones, man, very good with it. So I go around like in the bushes between the banana, you know, go to the banana. I love banana, you know. I hope there's no atheist in the bushes. He will say, here we go. We just approved the theory that they are, all of us, we use originally to be monkeys. Otherwise, why this guy, he like banana? The atheists, they have their own logic too, by the way. So why is killing lizard is a good deed in Islam? Who was a Muslim, want to tell me? Why the Prophet, he taught you that killing lizard is a good deed in Islam? Anyone? You know, I'm going to the Indonesian embassy. I will apply for residency, and they will ask me for what the job, what do you want to do there? I will say I'm going to lead an army of Muslims to kill the lizard, to do jihad. The Abdul in the embassy, he will give me at least 10 years visa. Yeah. Anyone, any Muslim can tell us what the story? Lil John, he says, isn't it Isaiah was exposed by a lizard when he was hiding in the tree? So, if this is true, so what? This guy, the same guy who asked, brother, do you know who is the one who killed Jesus? Lil John, do you know who is the one who killed Jesus? Is it Shaitan? Is it Allah, God will? Or it is the Jews? That his God in the Quran says that the one who killed Jesus is the Jews. This is what the Jews say, we killed Jesus, Isa. Let us say I was hiding behind a tree and a dog barked. Why I'm going to kill the dogs? And I teach my people to kill all the dogs. In fact, the story is more hilarious. According to Muhammad, when the non-believers were trying to burn Abraham, all animals, they were trying to put down the fire, except the lizard. Is that true, Lil John? Or I'm making things up? Is that true? Is that really the reason? You can watch any of those videos and they will tell you the story. All animals, they try to put the fire down, except Mr. Lizard. True story, brother. This is a true and real story. Brother, the house lizard have to be killed, brother. Like, why? Please, why? Any Muslim can tell us why. What the lizard did? Should we go after his family, all of them? Or only him?
an insect that is
According to the sheikhs of Islam, the house lizard is an insect.
an insect. The house lizard is an insect that is harmful. Some of it cause
Brother. It's an insect and it's harmful. But is that the reason to kill it? No. No. This is the real reason.
tells us mice do heinous things, though people nowadays are so fond of them. We're told to kill the crows, a crow that...
Anyway, you can watch the video and die laughing. So the story is that a lizard, he tried to kill Abraham and he tried to burn him. Who is a Muslim, he believe in such a story? That all animals, they try to put the fire down. All animals. Except Mr. Lizard. Huh? Listen carefully for the real reason.
Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire. All the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard. It used to try to blow so that the fire would grow.
What would happen to Isaiah? You Muslim even don't know the name of Isaiah. We ask the Muslims, who is Isaiah? Who is Isaiah? They will say to you, it says in the Quran, it's Haq. We ask them, what does Haq mean? They say it's Haq. You know, what Abraham mean? They don't know. And here we go, this is your sheikh and this is your prophet saying that. So don't say because of Isaiah. You see, we don't accept liars here. I mean, aren't you ashamed even to lie about what the real reason? And where we can find the story of Isaiah in your book. And let us say, assume that I was hiding behind a tree and there is a bird. People were following me to kill me. And then a bird fly, and then people notice that somebody is moving there, so they come to me and they catch me. Am I going to order the people to kill all the birds because of that bird? So all the animals of Allah, all the creatures, read with me the subtitle. All the creatures of Allah, they were trying to put the fire down, except the lizard. What the lizard was doing? He was blowing in the fire. All the creatures of Allah were trying to put the fire off, to put the fire down, except the Mr. Lizard. And where we find this? We find this in the Sahih Hadith. Even he himself, he quote for you the Hadith. And he said this is Sahih. Do you see it? There's a Sahih Hadith, authentic, in Al-Bukhari. So all of this is coming from Al-Bukhari. And then this guy, he says, no, this is from Isaiah. Do we have any brave Muslim here would like to call us? Anyone? Any brave Abdul? Any brave Abdul? Half a brave Abdul we take, no problem. Anyone? Hey Christians, who is the one who killed Jesus? It is God? Well, it is the Jews, or it is Satan? What a diarrhea. Jesus said, I lay down myself and nobody can take me. Which mean they want to kill him, yes. He knew they are going to do it, yes. But if Jesus don't want it to happen, it will never happen. He laid down himself, but he did not kill himself. There's a huge difference. The story of the crucifixion is about Jesus showing the Christians and his followers that everything he said is absolutely true. All the prophecies about him is absolutely true. That's why in the cross he says it's perfect, it's complete. And even in the cross he says, forgive them, Father, they don't know what they are doing. So they are the one who did that. He did not do it to himself. But still, he said, I lay down myself. All the mission of Jesus is to come and save the whole mankind. The one who accept him, they are called the Christians. The one who reject them, they call pagan, like Muhammad. So when somebody tried to make a statement saying, who killed Jesus? Is it maybe God will? Is it God will? We don't believe in the predestiny, but we believe in God will. So the will of God, for God he loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son. And that's why Jesus, when he spoke to the Father, he said, let your will be done. But God did not force the Jews to kill Jesus, and he did not ask them to kill Jesus, and he did not cause them to kill Jesus. It was their hatred against him. In the same time, if Jesus did not die on the cross, how we will know for sure that he can do what he claimed? He said, you can destroy this temple and I can rebuild it in 3 days. When Jesus was crucified, even the disciples, they thought it's over. The Lord is gone. But Jesus came back again. And that's why one of his disciples, he says, I will not believe unless I see. I want to see by my own eyes. I cannot believe this. So Jesus, he proved who he is even by death. Not only when he was alive between us, even after resurrection, even during death, even when he died, a miracle happened. People of lizard, they are talking about logic. I like it. And then we see, like once I remember a Muslim, I was sitting with 2 Muslims, and one of them, you know, they get excited when they see someone is an Arab and a Christian. So he wanted supposedly to question how I believe in this. So he said to me, well, if Jesus is Son of God, don't you think his father will save him? I said, well, this is a very good logic. You are right. If Jesus is Son of God, his father should save him. But guess what? That means Jesus is Son of God in Islam, because according to Islam, his father saved him. The other guy who is older, he said to him, see, I told you, don't go there. I spoke to him before, you are no match. Answer now, go ahead, answer. And then the Abdullah starts saying, no, I don't mean, I mean you in your belief. I said, no. You see, either you use your logic or you are being hypocrite. This is your logic. If Jesus is Son of God, then his father should save him. But isn't it this is what happened according to Islam? They are hypocrite. They will never use the logic they use against you for their own. They have double standard. If this is the reason why Jesus cannot be God, because his father should save him, well, this is exactly what happened in Islam then. Confirm that the Jews, they say, we killed the Messiah. The Quran never say that the Messiah, he killed himself, or I killed him, or no. It says the opposite. He says the Jews, they say, we crucified him. Even they mention how they did it. And the Quran confirm that this is really what happened. How? Even though it says no, they did not do it, but he said, but it was made, appeared into them, which means this is what happened. If you go to the court and the judge asks you, what he will ask you? You are there for a reason. They call you witness. What is the witness? Who is the witness? The witness is somebody he witnessed something. An eye-sighting. So the Jews, they eye-sight Jesus in the cross. And they are the one, according to the Quran, who put nails in his hands. And they are the one who they killed him. So not only they saw it, they did it by their own hands. And the Quran confirmed that this is what they saw. Now, the Quran have a statement which I find it very useful. It says, if you are truthful, bring your proof. You see, I am using your logic. If you are truthful, bring your proof. As an example, chapter 2, verse 111. And this verse is even about the Christians and the Jews. The Christian and the Jews, they say, nobody go to heaven except us. Say, produce your proof if you are truthful. Let us use the same logic Allah is using in the Quran. Aka Muhammad. Can you Muslim produce your proof that what happened, that Allah, he made Jesus look in the cross, killed in the cross? In fact, if you can make that a proof, that means Jesus was in the cross, and the Christians, they are, and the Jews, they are telling the truth, because this is what they saw. So the verses in the Bible speaking about Jesus dying in the cross are truthful verses. For the Quran confirm that what the disciple they say, it is what they saw. People, do you understand what I'm saying? The Quran confirm that the Bible is telling the truth about the crucifixion of Jesus. Why? Because this is what they saw. So the Quran confirmed that there was a crucifixion. The Quran confirmed that there is someone, they call him Jesus. Not only Jesus, they call him the Son of Mary. You see, the Muslim, they will come to you and says, oh, there is someone next to him in the cross. His name is Jesus too. The Quran says that they say Jesus, the Son of Mary, the messenger of Allah. Do you see how we use the Quran to get them busted with their lies? They say, no, no, there is someone, his name is Jesus too in the cross. Look at the Quran. They are talking about specific person.